Hey guys, happy Friday. Mike here with Imperial Tropicals. How's everybody doing today? I already see a bunch of you guys in the chat hoping to win this awesome Blue Flash. We're going to take a look at him a little bit later before we do the giveaway, but how is everybody doing today? This fine Friday. Here we're looking at our 600-gallon display tank of all of our peacocks and haps. Not all of them that we offer, but these are all peacocks and haps that we have bred here. And I just love the color of this tank. Hello, Lynx. Hello, Saman, Diane, Michael. How's it going? Kim says, thank you, John, for helping me with my orders. So thank you, John, in the office. Kim appreciates your help. Hello, Seema, Zen Aquatics, Kim, fantastic. So guys, I'm gonna throw some food in this tank, and we'll probably watch this tank for a little bit. If you guys have any requests of some fish you want to see, we'll do that a little bit later, maybe in about 10 minutes or so. Until then, we're gonna do the giveaway at 12:30. So stay tuned to 12:30 where we do the giveaway. And good luck if you guys entered. Carly says, happy Friday, everyone. Looking forward to the stream. So thank you, everybody, for joining. Carly's in the chat for any questions, any locations, if we're going to go look at some fish. Hello, Steven. All right, guys, we're going to throw some food in here. Let's see how these guys react. I'm going to go over to this side of the tank where they're used to being fed. Straighten you guys out. We're getting crooked. There we go. Steven, how do I join? So to join the giveaway, go on our Facebook or our YouTube or our TikTok or our Instagram, all three of those, or all four of them, I'm sorry, and comment on the video that says free fish giveaway, and it's for the Blue Flash Hap. So it's for one very specific fish, and it's on any of our social media. So it's either Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or our YouTube. It's a pre-published video. You just have to like and comment on that video, and you are entered. At 12:30, we're going to go into the office. We are going to upload those videos to our random comment selector, and we're going to select a random winner from there. So if that, hopefully that makes sense for you, Steven. Hello, Adam. Guys, these guys are vicious. Look at them. They're going crazy. And these guys are well fed. Don't let them, do not let them fool you. These guys eat several times a day. Yeah, it really is a frenzy, Cameron. Do you have any older Blue Flash you can show? We can probably look at some what we sell normally as a Blue Flash. So the fish we are giving away today, guys, he's an off throw of our Blue Flash. He was somewhere between a pink flash and a blue flash. So because he was irregular from the standard of what we sell as a Blue Flash, that's why we're doing him as a giveaway and not just selling him as a regular Blue Flash. So in a few minutes here, we will go look at some fish. Raymond, the yellow, those are saffron peacocks. I believe they're in like the 59 to 69 range. It depends on the size. You can check out our website, imperialtropicals.com, and check any prices there. Yeah, Diane is kind of purplish. It's really cool. It's purplish, yellow, there's some orange. So guys, let me know in the comments. Did any of you guys participate in our Labor Day sale? Did anybody buy any fish? And if you did you get your fish already? And if you did, how are those fish doing? How are they looking? We did have a few issues shipping with UPS this week. So if you do have fish on order and they're in the mail, Just be sure to keep us updated when you get the fish. And if there's any issues, email us. Take photos. Definitely take photos. Document everything. Let us know. And we will definitely make sure everything gets handled for you. Amber likes to see some Lake Tanganyika fish. So we could probably look at some Lake Tangs in a little bit here. Sisma was going to make an order, but now is not good financial time. So, yeah, that is an issue, Sisma. These, as a hobby, these fish, the fish hobby sometimes does come secondary to all of our other responsibilities. So it looks like these guys are about done with the food. See, they're starting to disperse. You guys see the catfish down there on the bottom, swimming underneath the rocks, also trying to get some fish. Steven bought fish right before the sale, and they're doing good. So that's good to hear, Steven. So let's see what else we got. Zen Aquatics is a UPS driver. I apologize on behalf of my company. So Zen, a lot of our issues come from planes, whether it's maintenance on the planes. So they get to the hub and then they never leave the hub. So as hopefully UPS can figure something out with live animal packages and not just leave them sitting in hot planes or hot tarmacs. That's where the issues come, or freezing cold temperatures. Usually we end up with issues when fish get too hot or too cold. But guys, don't let that keep you from ordering fish. We do always make it right with the customer, whether that's a reship or store credit. It really depends. Each situation is unique, and we go out of our way to make sure that everybody has a good experience and wants to come back and feels good about the fish they bought from us and their experience they had. Is there a peacock blue flash and hat blue flash? So, as far as I know, we don't carry anything called a blue flash peacock. There may be some common names out there of a blue flash peacock, but as far as I know, we do not carry anything named that. All right, let's see. Adyinka, I'm sorry if I butchered your name there. Adyinka says, I'm happy with my Star Sapphire, White Knight, and Namelange. So that's really good to hear. Becky says, looks like a saltwater tank with all the color. Yeah, there's a lot of colors here. Then. So these are all male peacocks and haps. Hello, Fish Fam. Happy Friday. So, guys, if you have any, guys, leave down in the comments your your experience with getting fish in the mail. Were you scared? Um, were you excited? Have you done it several times before? Have you only done it once? Have you never done it? And if you haven't done it, what's keeping you from trying it out? So these are all good questions that we have that some of your feedback might help us figure that out. All right, we're going to throw a little bit of food in here one more time, guys, and then we're going to go look at some Blue Flash, and then we're going to look at the Blue Flash that we're giving away today. So let's throw some more food in here. If you guys can see, I'm going to point. There's some Blue Flash right here, too, in the tank. There's one right here, one right here. And these guys just tear up this food. They do not wait. I don't think hardly any hits the bottom. We actually have to feed the catfish. A lot of times, Derek, he takes care of these tanks. He has to try to trick all the Africans to get the food down to the bottom to the catfish. So sometimes he'll feed on two different sides of the tank, which is a good practice. If you have maybe some fish that aren't as aggressive as others, and they're not getting enough food. Other things are, you can actually get like a piece of PVC tubing and drop the food in there and let the food sink down to the bottom. But unfortunately, the cichlids figured that out pretty quick, so that trick didn't work very long. Zen Aquatics, ordering fish is the best. Yes, there's a delivery charge, but you get to buy what you want, not buy what they have. Yeah, that's a very good point, Zen. Um, when I go to the fish stores previously, before I worked here, it was very difficult to find exactly what you want. So ordering fish from online is very beneficial in that sense. Michael, do we have deals on batches of hap? So we do have an assorted hap package you can purchase on our website. That's going to give you a discount on per fish. So we sell 3 packs, 6 packs, 10 packs. Now that is our choice of what we send. So you're not going to get exactly, you're not going to be able to pick out exactly what you want. Now, what you can do is make requests, but we cannot guarantee any requests that you have. Usually in those packages, we send fish that we have a lot of in stock at that time. So it can vary from time to time on which fish you receive. So just keep that in mind. Sparkling, do we have any discus? We currently do not have any discus in stock. Becky was not scared. She's ordered from us several times and lives in Texas. My fish have always been good. They live a long time. Well, thank you, Becky, for the feedback. Steven was happy with his assorted peacock and hap mix pack. Steven, did you get the 3 pack, 6 pack, 10 pack? What did you get? And which fish did you receive? Let us know in the comments. Kim's waiting on some plants and electric blue acara. Zen Aquatics got the Java Fern mat recently. That thing was dense and lush. Yes, Zen, those Java Fern mats, guys, if you need to aquascape a tank quickly, look into purchasing the 4x6. It's 4 inches by 6 inches Java Fern mats. Those things are dense. They're like an instant aquascape. You can put them anywhere. You can keep them with basically most fish you can keep them with, and they don't require a lot of lighting. So really easy, beginner-friendly plant, and they're just like an instant like game changer in your tank. Diane lives local, so that's great, Diane. Diane, I'm curious. Do you come and pick your obviously you probably come and pick your fish up, but have you ever had an appointment, or do you just make your order, pick up, and contact us and leave? So Steven got a 6 pack of the peacock and hap mix package, and Steven recently received the Azurius, Yellow Banga, and Eureka, and then he received the Blue Flash, Lawanda, and Deepwater Hap, I believe. I may have skipped over something there. That's a pretty good mix, though. You got a bunch of colors. You got 3 peacocks, 3 haps. Zero delivery problems, so that's good to hear. So thank you, Steven, for your feedback. Aaron, local, pick up and ship, never a problem. So thank you guys for that. Diane has never been here. Oh, so you get your stuff shipped locally, Diane, or do you have somebody pick them up for you? Zen, really appreciate that. So Zen says he's happy to see everyone happy with their orders from us, and he says we are the go-to for a lot of you guys. So really appreciate that, Zen, and for everybody in the chat showing us love, letting us know your feedback. So guys, let's go look at some Blue Flash peacocks, and then we're going to go look at I'm sorry, I said peacocks. We just talked about that. Let's go look at some Blue Flash haps. We're going to go look at the ones we have in our sales tank, and then we're going to go look at the one we're going to give away today. And so, guys, in about 15 minutes, we're going to do the giveaway. Let me know what you guys think about this fish. So this is kind of a one-off. He was a throw-off. So we're going to look at the regular Blue Flash first, and then we're going to go look at the one that we're giving away. Now, this tank is currently under quarantine. We have more of these, but so the water is going to be a little stained with antibiotics. But let me turn you guys around. So this is kind of our typical Blue Flash. Blue with the white blaze. Sometimes it'll be blue with a little bit of a yellow blaze. Sometimes it'll be blue with some pink in them. It almost makes them look purple, like that guy there. This is a Blue Flash. It's not, they are a hybrid, and the line isn't like cookie cutter stable where every fish looks exactly the same. So you can see just the difference in this tank alone. But so yeah, this tank, guys, just want to remind you, this tank is currently under quarantine. So if anything looks like weird, the color of the water, that is why. So let's go look at the fish we're giving away. Now this guy is absolute stunner. Super excited to be giving him away. The second I saw him and I was asked if I wanted to do this fish as a giveaway, I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. He's super unique, and just honestly, he's really, really personable fish too. So this is him. You can see the difference in color. He's got like yellow and orange in his head. His lips, right above his lips, is like an orange. He's got black fins. The back half is like a ice blue. This guy's just really cool. Let me know what you guys think about this fish, and who wants to win him. Who's really excited to try to win this fish? Taze says this fish is dope. Chris letting us know he bought a 3-pack, 2 3-packs, 3 peacocks and 3 haps. Pick up, walked in, saw all the great and cool fish. So thank you for the feedback, Chris. Glad you could come and pick up your fish. Hopefully you had a good time here. You got to see everything that you wanted to see. Doug, he does play well with others. He came out of a tank with other. So as long as you keep him in the appropriate tank, like a mixed all-male tank, like peacocks and haps, he would be just fine. He came out of a vat with many other all-male Blue Flash peacocks. So, Seema, how do we prove the comment on the post is ours if you don't have the same username? So we'll email you, and we'll ask you some questions. And once we confirm it's you, there's no issue there. So we're not so big yet, Seema, that has become an issue. But please note, guys, if you do win, we are not going to contact you. So if you receive an email or a message on any of these platforms that is not from us, we ask that you, oh, sorry guys, losing control here. We ask that you email us, and then we will respond back to you. So please don't fall for any scams. We are never going to just come out and reach out and say, hey, you won X, Y, or Z, and ask for some forms of payment or anything like that. Now, we may contact you if you have an order placed, and we may contact you about maybe some changes or some delivery options. But when it comes to the contests, we are not going to reach out to you first. What is it a hybrid with? So, Alishan, this is what our Blue Flash just threw off. It's not hybrid. It came out of our controlled breeding group. I was saying earlier in the stream that the Blue Flash line here that we have isn't always cookie cutter. They're not always looking the same. So this came out of our Blue Flash line. There's just crazy genetics going on with this fish, though. He is about, so Joseph asked how big he's probably 3.5 inches. He's 3 to 4 inches. Marshall, looking forward to your Fort Myers presentation tomorrow. Is it in person or remote? Marshall, I am unsure of what you're talking about. I do not have a presentation. I'm unsure if Mike Drawdy, the owner, has a presentation. I am not sure of that. Oh, sorry, guys. I was trying to read this. Miami native. He says, I've got a Blue Flash Hap from Imperial Tropicals, 3 to 4 inch, and he's blue and orange. Would the mix be good, being the same fish, but different colors? They probably would be. I know there's a lot of people saying don't keep two of the same species in the same tank because they become more aggressive. That's not always the case. I don't know if you saw in our show tank up front, we have several of the same fish in the same tank, and there's no interspecies aggression really. So each fish in each tank is going to be its own unique kind of situation. I don't think it would be an issue personally. All right, guys. We're just 9 minutes away from starting this giveaway. So, like I said, 9 minutes away from starting this giveaway. If there's any last minute fish you want to see, let me know. We will go take a look at some. I did see a comment to see some blue rams, some German blue rams. So we'll go look at them. And just give me a few. I'm only going to be able to pick a few. So if you guys leave some comments on what you want to see, Carly will pin it for me. We'll go look at them. But I don't have time to look at a ton. Trying to interact with you guys more today, keep some conversation going. I really enjoy it. Hopefully you guys do too. But let's look. So here's some German blue rams. If they're out of stock right now, it's because they're just under quarantine. But we've got some German blues. These guys are begging for food up at the top. The ones down lower, they seem to be the more dominant fish, more colored up. And they're looking good. So if you guys have never ordered from us before, just know that before anything ever leaves our facility, we do quarantine all of our fish. They end up getting some sort of medication, whether it's a dewormer, antibiotic, because we want to make sure these fish are leaving here 100% healthy. All right, so those are some German blue rams we have in. Let's go look at the diamond apistogramma. Looks like, oh, they're right up here. So these are the apistogramma arimnopygi. These guys are really cool. You're not going to see them that often. See the males starting to get some good color on them. I'm going to try to move really slow here, guys. I don't want to scare them all to the back of the tank. All right. Is it too late to enter the giveaway? Justin, it is not. You have about 5 minutes. So if you leave this video, Justin, and either go to our Facebook, our YouTube, our Instagram, or TikTok, any of those, you find the giveaway video. It's going to be from last week for the Blue Flash Hap. And all you have to do is comment and share on that video. Once you do that, I reload all the comments fresh right before we start the giveaway. So now is the last minute. You have 6 minutes before I go in the office and start the giveaway. So Norman, hopefully that answers your question as well. Go to our Facebook, our YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram. You can go on all 4 of them too and comment. That's going to give you 4 entries. You can get up to 4 entries. If you comment on all 4 platforms, 4 entries. But you only get 1 entry per platform. So good luck to everybody. Hopefully somebody gets this fish that really, I really hope somebody gets this fish that really wants it. a lot of these fish that we've been giving away, it seems like a person who wins is usually somebody who doesn't have a tank for that specific species. So they end up just taking the store credit. But I'm really, really hoping today somebody gets it because he's got a lot of color. Let's check out these guys really quick. How about these fish? These are the South American leaf fish. Look at the color on him. If this fish was sitting in a river, you would swim right past him and never realize that this was a fish. Just look at him. These guys are really effective ambush predators. They like to just sit in place and wait for the food to swim past them, and then they quickly grab them out of the water. It's almost like it's so fast. How and now look at this. Look at the color difference. You got the more orange one, and then you have some that are more brown and gray. And look, this guy over here. Look at his blaze. He's got a yellow blaze. Oh, he's turning. You're not going to go see it now. Pretty awesome fishes. Look how slim they are. Love these guys. Any rainbow fish going on sale today? Let me go check. I left my list over here, guys. I usually have it on me when we start. Yeah, guys. So just as a reminder, every day, every Friday. Give me 1 second. Let me. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I had to grab my paper here. So every Friday at 1 o'clock, we do have our sales, our weekly sale starting. It's going to be 10 items, and typically it's 10 BOGO items, and it's going to be, I'm sorry, typically it's going to be 5 BOGO items and 5 items that are 50% off, sometimes a little less than 50% off, depending. This week we do have a rainbow going on sale. We are going to go look at one of the tanks. So it's going to be the Calibiru. So the Chilanthrina fasciata or the Calibiru rainbow, they're going to be on BOGO. So these exact fish will be on BOGO for the 2 to 3 inch variant. So everything in this tank. So if you're interested in the Calibiru rainbows, now is the time to look into purchasing them. They are buy one, get one free. So it's pretty cool. Tommy, we do not have any archer fish in stock. Kim says her turquoise rainbows that she purchased from Imperial have been spawning, so that's really cool, Kim. Tommy, those fish are really looking cool, those leaf fish. Anthony got a new 40-gallon tank to add to his showroom. Anthony, highly exciting. I love setting up new tanks. The most fun part about this hobby, in my opinion, is getting new fish and setting up new tanks. So, guys, we are 2 minutes out from the giveaway. We're gonna go into the office and get set up. Let me know in the comments how excited you guys are to get this thing started. Let me see. Hold on. There's one last question. Miami, we do breed the pink flash hat. We just might not have any available right now. All right. So sorry, guys. I was just trying to read some comments. So let's get set up on the computer. While I get the computer set up, guys, we'll just put you on my fish tank for the time being. You guys can look as hard as you want at this little fish tank. What you're not gonna find is any fish in it. They're just plants. I am so busy here taking care of all the other fish that the tank on my desk does not get enough attention for me to add fish to. And the Scoot just fell off the chair with excitement. Well, the Scoot, good luck. Hope the best. And I hope whoever wins this fish is really, really looking forward to it. All right, so here we go. So I have to upload all the comments, guys. So I just like to do this for full transparency, so everybody's on the same page that we're doing everything fair. So we will start by uploading our Facebook video. Let me, first of all, let me just refresh everything. All right, guys. So, wow. From the last time I looked, about 10 minutes ago, guys, this had 69 comments. So just in the time we started this video, we got more comments. So now it's up to 80. And next, we're going to do our Instagram. So it looks like on Instagram, we had 47 comments. Now our YouTube, we have to manually enter. So I'm going to refresh everything. All right. Oops. All right. And there's the link. For the YouTube. And you guys can see here, here's all the totals so far. So there's 138 YouTube comments, 47 Instagram, 80 Facebook, and then finally we have to do TikTok. We will refresh TikTok really quick. All right, and there's our TikTok link. And it looks like we got 55 comments from TikTok. So that is more comments that we've had since we started doing these giveaways. So thank you for you guys for all participating. So Zen says 30-minute desk tank maintenance segment with Mike in the future. Guys, that would be really fun. In my personal time, I'm a really big aquascaper. So looking at my desk tank does give me a little bit of anxiety. It's not what I'd like it to be. Carl says, love my Imperial Tropicals White Knight. He is the show of the tank. This fellow would be a nice addition. They would go really good together. They similar attitudes, similar kind of aggression levels. They same body shape and everything. All right, guys. So here are the stipulations. This is going to be our Blue Flash giveaway. There's going to be one winner. We're going to pick up to 10 substitutes. So if the first person we pick is not here, we're going to have 10 additional people, and we're just going to start at the top. So if number 1 isn't here, we go to number 2, then number 3, number 4, etc. We are going to exclude duplicate comments on each platform. So you can't get multiple entries for multiple comments on the same platform. And those are the only stipulations, guys. So guys, hit that like button really quick before I start getting this giveaway going. Before I start the countdown, hit the like button. Let me know how excited you guys are. Who wants this fish? Kim says, when her order gets here, she's already a winner. Joey, do you have to be watching this live to claim the fish? Joey, you do have to be live to win the fish. So don't leave. I'm going to start here in about 10 seconds. Everybody's looking. I see the comments coming here. Everybody wants them. So good luck to everybody. I really hope somebody is as excited for this fish as I am. I get to see him every day. So in total, guys, there's 300 total comments. That means there's 320 entries. There's 106 of you in the live stream, so you have a 1 in 106 chance to win. Unless some of those are multiple comments, if you commented on multiple platforms, you do have a better chance. All right, guys, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so Instagram user VD sub Gab led. If you are in here, let me know. You could be using a different platform. You if you're watching live, you're either watching on Facebook or YouTube. So let me know if this is you. Scott and Lewis. Zen, that is definitely a possibility. So Zen asked if the person who wins this doesn't want the fish, they just want the store credit. Can we put this up as a what you see, what you get? And we absolutely can. The good thing with this fish, if that happens, we already have video footage of it, so it's not much more work for us to just simply put it on the website as a item that you could purchase. Andrew Pruitt, is this really is this actually you? VD sub, is that really you? Or are you just excited saying that's you? I'm only asking because I have no way to tell right now. So I'm just waiting to hear back from Andrew. We do have a potential winner here. I am unsure. What I am going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to look this up really quick. All right, so Andrew does say this is his Instagram. It's Dog Kennel in German. So Andrew, congratulations. Go ahead, and that's really impressive. We got on the first try last week. It took us, I believe, 5 or 6 tries. Somebody said, send him some tartar sauce. Yeah, congratulations. So that's Andrew Pruitt. Email us at fish@imperialtropicals.com, and we will get you the. We'll communicate with you whether you want the fish or store credit. Yeah. So, and if this is not if it is, we're gonna ask for proof that it is you, and most likely it is. And if it is not, we will probably just put this fish up as a what you see, what you get, because there's so many people wanting this fish. So that's pretty exciting, guys. So before we end today, guys, we're gonna go look at some fish. That's a good question, Oscar. If Andrew lives in Germany, we do not ship to Germany. We only ship to the U.S. and Puerto Rico and Canada. So if somebody from out of country won, they're not really going to be winning anything that's good to them. All right, so we're going to go look at some fish. Congratulations to Andrew, and that's his Instagram. Just want to say, guys, thank you. We're gonna go look at fish. Don't leave yet if you want to see some fish. But thank you guys to everybody who participated, and thank you to everybody who bought stuff from us during our Labor Day sale. Hopefully, you guys got some really good fish. If they're not there yet, Monday we're gonna be shipping out the rest of our orders that we have for the Labor Day sale. So keep on the lookout for your emails and all of that. Marion, you were second. You were second. You were very close. Um, James, you are welcome. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner with these fish because there's only one of them to give away. All right, so let's go look at some fish. Carly, you want to throw that back up on the screen? And we will end off by doing what we all are here for, and that is to enjoy and look at some fish. So star sapphires, guys, I've been seeing a lot of star sapphires leaving here lately. They've been really popular, and also I've been watching them in the tank. They've been pretty aggressive. So here they are in the back. This male, he's dominant fish in the tank. Right before I put the camera up here, he was just lip locking with another male. You can see they're not. They have some chips on them. I don't know if you guys can see in the video. They are starting to chip up, but they're not like fully chipped. But that takes time. A lot of these star sapphires, a lot of that comes with age. So these guys are right at 4 inches probably, and they probably have another year before you start really seeing a lot of nice, good chipping on them. All right, let's go look at some Tropheus. So Tropheus icola, a nice bright yellow Tropheus. Let's see how they're looking. So we got F23. Now I think we have a lot of these guys. We just had some Tropheus on sale during our Labor Day sale too. All right, so let's see if I can get these guys to sit still enough for you guys to see how they're looking. So there's one of the bigger ones. You can see the color, nice thick yellow band coming in. Let's see there. There we go. They all just keep running out of the screen now. So there are some Tropheus icola. Kohaku swordtails. So I really like these swords. They are really nice color. They're very defined, which is what I really like about them too. The white and the orange are very obvious difference. So let's just take a look from them back here first. You just see how bright they are. They really stand out. The lines on them are very defined. They're not kind of dirty. They're just like straight, clean lines. So they look really nice. So if you're looking for a swordtail, these guys right now, these are the ones I would purchase from us. Really good color, really healthy, really fat, ready to breed, ready to add some color to your tank. So those guys are looking good. Next, some people want to see some Salvinis. So Salvinis are, whew, they have a lot of color, but they also have a lot of attitude. So if you're looking to buy Salvini, just know their attitude and kind of the tank setup you need for them. See if we can get some of these guys to turn sideways for us so you can see their color. They're all kind of just begging for food. So these Salvini are pretty big. They're 4 to 5 inches, I would say, maybe 3 to 4. You can see they're pretty robust cichlid though, and they're pretty aggressive. So just keep that in mind if you're going to purchase a Salvini. And then let's go look at some Nana Acara Anomala, or the golden dwarf cichlid. Probably one of my top 10 fish, guys. I love nano, like small cichlids, dwarf cichlids. These guys are phenomenal, super healthy. They do well in a wide range of parameters. These were tank bred by one of our former employees, Rob. He bred them in his apartment, and these guys are just phenomenal. They breed really easily. They're a good kind of beginner. These are another fish that would be a good beginner fish for somebody who wants to learn how to breed a fish that needs a little bit of softer water, needs a little bit more skill than, say, a guppy. Like, this would be a good fish to try to learn on. And already at the small size, you can see the difference between the males and the females. The males have the more longer fins. Now, as these guys grow and you get them in a tank with anything other than just white sand, they're going to be a nice dark blue, sometimes blue and black, with some yellow in their fins. Really, really, really love these guys. Definitely worth having a group or a pair of these in any fish room. Yeah, so those are the Nana Acara Anomala. Nicaraguan cichlids. When we have more in stock. Hey, Smitty, maybe soon. We actually, let's go look at a tank. We have some. I don't know if maybe they're under quarantine. I think we received them last week, so they're probably under quarantine. And they might be going up on the website today. Typically, we leave things in quarantine for at least a week, at the very least. So let's see. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. Guys, this is probably going to be the last fish we look at today. Be on the lookout on Monday. We are going to... so we do have Nicaraguans, but these guys are a little bit smaller. These are 2 to 3s. They're looking really good, but they're just at like 2.5 inches. So probably a little small than what you're looking for. Oh, the real ram. Yeah, your fish are doing good. That's going to be the last fish we'll look at. Let me see. I think they're still here. I don't think we shipped you yet, correct? Let's go look at last week's winner, how the fish are looking. Now, those females that were a part of that package last week, they're still holding. So they have mouthful of fry. So let's look at the female first. Hopefully I don't scare her too bad. But she is holding a lot of fry. I don't know how many, but they are starting to lose a little weight because they have been holding. But you can see she still looks fine. Whoops, it's hard to... So there's all 3 of the females. And here's the male. He's hiding in the back there. He's starting to flare up. He doesn't like me in the front of the tank with the camera. So the real ram, this is your breeding group that should be coming to you shortly. Oscar, we are growing more Ivanacara up for breeders. This is our stock of breeders we're growing up. So they're still kind of small, so we don't have anything breeding yet. So that's going to be a while. We have to wait for them to grow up and then breed themselves before we have more. Joe, the giveaway is done. Your name was not on the top even 5. So you just missed it, though. So, guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you. Be sure to check us out next Monday, where we're going to do another giveaway. It's going to be I don't know which fish yet, but it's going to be on all the platforms like usual. That's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. You can comment on all 4. It's going to give you 4 votes instead of just 1. So be sure to check that out. So thank you, guys, and we are going to see you next week And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on all of our videos. Thank you, and see you later.